Hey everyone, this is Sim here from the Fusing Shop. In this video I'm trying something a little bit different, and that's recording the audio after I shoot the video, so this way I can just explain to you exactly what I'm doing without all the background noise, the hissing of the torch, and the crazy ventilation system going. So in this video I'm making a Wig Wag ball, and first I'm starting out with my vac stack tubing here. And you can see I'm heating up that end. I'm going to go ahead and pop a hole in that to attach a blow tube. So right now I'm puffing at that end to even out the walls. Going back in for that heat. And just keep rotating that glass. And when you see the ends start to thin out, you could just pop it in the flame. This way you don't get any bubble trash. Oh, didn't pop yet. Oh, there we go. Pop it open. Get your reamer in there to make that hole a little bit bigger. Next I'm going to attach a blow tube. Got a bunch of scrap glass on it. Oh, it just popped off. Makes it a little bit easier now. That's what happens when you don't properly heat up your glass. Things just crack off like that. Now I'm just pulling off the crud on the end, and I'm gonna pop open that end in a minute. Blow in the flame, pop it open, and go ahead and open it up with your reamer. Now I'm going to go in and make a hot seal to connect these two pieces. So get both ends nice and juicy hot, press them together, push in a little bit, and pull out a little bit, a little puff to help even out the wall thickness. Making sure we're on center. If you guys enjoyed these glass blowing videos, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. I love hearing from you guys, and I appreciate all the support and all the comments and the feedback from everyone, so thanks so much for all of that. Here I'm warming up that bit of tubing, this way I don't shock it. Gradually warm it up, and bring it slowly down into your flame. This way you don't shock and crack that glass. And now I'm going to go ahead and flame cut off the end here. There we go. Puff. Try to give a little puff to even out that wall thickness. Go back in, puff it out again. You want to get that to be a nice round end. Now I'm gonna, where am I going? Alright, I think I am going to relight the torch and put it on a needlepoint flame. It's great with these GTT torches and has the triple mix with 2 oxygen controls, so you get that like really pinpoint flame when you're going in to do these wig wags. So here I'm just making that hot seal on the end and attaching my punty, making sure we're on center. Looking good. And now I am going to go and attach a blow tube. When you make a wig wag with a tube, you need to make sure that it doesn't start to implode. You want to keep that nice round shape. So you need to keep a little bit of air pressure in there as you start to heat and twist the glass. So here I'm going to start making my first wig, my first wag, whatever one you start with. And you just go in and heat a small area, and you just start to twist that glass a little bit. Then you're just going to move down the tube a little bit, let it cool off, and you can start heating up a little bit down where you want to make your next twist. And just keep a little bit of air pressure in there. This way the tube doesn't collapse in on you. Keeps that nice round shape. And just heat up the next area. Give it a little bit of twist. And continue moving down your tube. Some people like to make these very tight. It's really up to you. This is your art. You can make them as tight as you want. You can make them with sharper angles if you want. This is a really relaxing experience as you just focus, and it requires tremendous focus as you make those twists and try to keep them as even as you can. It's just good for your brain to focus on that glass and twisting it to the shape that you want it to be. Now I'm just heating up that end, and you're going to make a final little twist there. And we're going to go ahead and detach the punty. And we're going to make a clean termination at the end. So I'm going to peel off any clear glass. And you want to have a nice clean termination at the end of that. This way you won't see any funky clear glass at the end. Right now I'm heating up the glass, so I'm heating up the whole tube, and I'm going to let that glass start to condense on itself to thicken it up and even out the wall thickness. And then we're going to puff this out so we can make our ball. So just going with a nice gentle flame, start heating from that tip, and as the glass starts to gather, give it a puff here and there. Keep that wall thickness nice and even, and just keep rotating that in the flame. Rotate, rotate, rotate. You can see it's forming that nice round sphere. I have a little bit more glass to gather. I like to try to use as much of the Wig Wag tube as I can before I go ahead and take off my blow tube. Just here we go, give a nice puff while you rotate. Get that nice beautiful round sphere. Oh, there's what it's looking like so far. Nice even heat. You can see the even heat in that ball of glass. Another puff. Looking pretty good. Now we're getting ready to punty up, and first thing before I punty is I'm going to pop a hole in, because I'm going to change the axis on this glass. So just go in, heat up both sides, and there the hole just popped. Use the reamer to open it up a little bit. And now I'm going to go ahead and attach a cold seal punty, because you don't want to make this a hot seal, because that clear glass will get stuck onto your nice Wig Wag ball. And if that's what you're going for, then by all means go for it, but I don't want to have any clear stuck, so you use a nice sharp punty, and just get the tip of that punty nice and hot, and go ahead and attach it to your Wig Wag ball. I'm going to detach my blow tube, peel off any leftover clear glass to make a nice clean termination. First, apparently I'm going to tweeze off some. I do like using the tweezers to remove glass. You could use a rod or tweezers, whatever is your preference. There's so many different techniques for achieving the same goal with glass blowing. So never limit yourself to just one. There's always multiple ways and multiple tools to do the same job. So if you have different tools than what I have available, then use what you have and what you're comfortable with. So I just popped open that blow tube. Now I'm flaring open the end. And I'm just going to attach that to the hole I popped before. Oh, got a little bit of extra glass. Try to even out that lip a little bit. Now just go in for that hot seal connection between the two. This is called a side seal. Give a little puff. Check to make sure it's straight. Tap off that cold seal and melt in any residue that may be there. And now I'm just going to go ahead and finish rounding this off. You can see I have that one side is very uneven where I detached my blow tube from. So I'm going to go ahead and use gravity to heat up that one spot and let it start to condense and fall down. And then I'm going to heat up the whole mass and puff it out so it rounds out. We get a beautiful round sphere. There we go. Trying to get into focus. Not so. There we go. Let's try again. Boy, am I determined to get this into focus. But there you can see the completed Wig Wag ball. And now this is ready to go in the kiln to be annealed. Here's the finished ball. You can see how cool this came out. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what else you guys want to see. Thanks for being awesome, and I'll see you in the next video.